Good morning. How are you this morning, afternoon, or evening? My name is Rhonda Fair from Feed from His Basket. Again, across the universe, greetings. This morning, I'd like to help you out a little bit on some remedies that can help all of us. And the credit also not God first, and credit to from the teachings from Barbara O'Neill and Dr. William Lee. Yes. So in this, if this could help you, you have an onion at home. Oh, a lot of us, we open up onions and it makes our eyes water. So good morning. This morning it is a little bit cloudy and it's going to be a nice hot day. Yes. So be prepared wherever you go. Maybe it's work. Stay cool as much as you can. Yeah, and be there for each other. Yep. So a bit of nutrients this morning. Well, if we take an onion and we steam the onion, not cook it, we steam the onion, and when it's soft, we cut it in half. So you see the rings, and then we squeeze the juice out. Now, I can't do this because my ears are perforated. But if your ears are not perforated, have holes in it, because you would cause danger. So that's something for not to play with, okay? So that's something for your specialist to take care of. Because I have ear pain, and due to this ear pain, I can't play with it. I have to get someone who is equipped. But in this, if you do not have that, if you have ear pain, you have an earache, you squeeze the juice from the onion into juice into the ear. Yes. So again, do not do this unless you consult a doctor if your ears are perforated. It does get rid of ear aches. And a way you can do it if it is perforated is not put it in the ear, but what you can do is you can lie on it, on the sore ear. So that will take away the ear pain. Yeah, so that will help you. So if you are having earaches, just wrap the onion and lie, like I'm going to try that. Tonight, if it still hurts that way where I can't sleep, I'm going to try that onion. So again, consult your doctor in case your ears are perforated. And again, if you're just kind of iffy about that and you're not sure, just lie the onion on the ear. Yeah, that will help take away the ear aches. Another one is, so that's very powerful, and it's also very powerful for the respiratory in us. So if you chop it up and you put it on the, after you chop it up, you wrap it, and you can put it in your sock. And you put it at the bottom of your foot, and this is like you would heat it a bit. You have it in a plastic bag, and you put it in your sock. And what you do, you can put it for this and for your loved ones or for yourself. And if we have colds, so if we have someone you hear is coughing a lot and you can't get them, you tried everything, can't get the coughing to stop, let's feed from His basket, God, and He will show you from the stuff that He created in our respiratory problems, it can stop coughing. Yes, it does. So just make sure that when it's heated and you have it in a bag, flatten it, and then stick it in the sock, like the sock over top of, and the juices from it, the body will absorb. And it will, remember how much, like you don't want to use a whole onion on a baby, right? But you chop up little pieces, grind it up, chop it up, put it there, and put it at the bottom of his foot. It is great also with having the flu. So if you have garlic, if you want to rub garlic on the bottom of a baby's foot. Yeah. So garlic crushed and ginger grated and lemon, cayenne pepper, eucalyptus 1 drop, and honey, and 1 teaspoon of honey, and 1/3 a cup of hot water and some lemon juice. And this is great for the flu balm. Yes, that's right. It's going to help us out. So again, just sit back and relax and allow all this natural stuff to help us take over. Oh, you know what I really, really think about is castor oil in all the retirement nursing homes. Yeah, so we go for our supplies for them. And we go in there, and I mean, they have lots of products in there. And one natural product would, because we have these pains, and so, you know, in our legs and our joints as we get older. So castor oil would be a nice product to just be sitting in bottles for each of us for each room, and we could rub it on their legs. Yeah. So if we go to an area with potatoes, and potatoes are really good for inflamed eyes, and it is high in phosphorus and potassium for us. So it's you grate the potato raw, and not too much, making a little pack in it, and place it sparingly. Put it on in a pack. Make your, you know, like you do an ice pack, but you do that with a potato. And what it does is it reduces swelling and redness. Now, castor oil is one of the biggest healer helpers for me. Due to all the damage in my legs and in my feet, unfortunately, I've had to use a lot of castor oil for the healing, for me to be able to go to work, for me to be able to function. And when I get home, and I can put some more on. Again, this is a great thing, I think, that all over in the hospitals and nursing homes should have. Yeah, because it's a great healing product. And it's natural. You can't get hurt by it. It's really good for you. Now, another thing that's really good for you, and this is, ladies and gentlemen, over 50, as we get older, there's certain things that we can and cannot have. That's right. What our body does and what it doesn't do, and the aches and pains and the blood sugars and heart medications, or blood pressure and diabetes and all this. So walnuts, almonds, pistachios are very good. And pistachios have, what they do is help regulate systolic blood pressure and in the heart. Blood, it really helps with type 2 diabetes. The pistachios, okay? So Brazil nuts are another one. They are great for the metabolism, and through menopause for us ladies, you know, we talk about this and our energy levels, but it also has a T3. So we have to, pardon me, I got that one wrong because I had exited. Avoid what I just said. They don't have the teeth. Okay, so Brazilian nuts, they have a metabolism and potassium, and they're full of energy, give you energy. Now, where I'm talking about avoiding, that's what I meant to say. So, sorry, I had it scrambled on my paper, and I was trying to go through memorization. So what we want to avoid when we're older, is peanuts, where they come from the ground or getting contaminated. So as we get older, what happens is if we start eating peanuts when we're older, it promotes the inflammation. So my legs have been, due to the damage, they had swollen up really, really, really bad. And when I was in the hospital and had an angiogram, what happened was when they gave me blood thinners, the lumps that were there, where the blood had bulged up, had softened it. Okay, so there wasn't a proper circulation of the blood going through, and it should be taken care of now. So until this is all taken care of, as I am doing it through our natural stuff, I started detoxing myself using castor oil, drinking certain green juices, using the different natural products that I'm talking about now. So I use almonds, I have walnuts, I take that into work sometimes, and I stick it in a container. And one time I had the nurse would put it in the nurse station, because I don't know who's allergic and who isn't, and when I need to eat that. Okay, so we want to avoid peanuts. You notice when you go into schools, they say do not have peanut butter. Some people are allergic, or wherever you may be. So we want to avoid peanuts as we get older, because it does promote the inflammation from the omega-6 that it contains. Also, another one is cashews. It oxalates, and it has, what it does, it spikes the blood sugar in our body. Another one, let me see. Macadamians is on, if you're on heart medications, you do not want to take macadamians. A big no-no, a big no-no. So we want to be careful, because like cashews, stuff like that, they oxidate. They help remove, where we sometimes, there's, what happens is you can cause stones in the body. Okay, so there's just a few little tips here. I can share the 2 videos for you and put it out there. You can copy and paste. Don't open any of my apps, okay? Unfortunately, media, we have had that issue, and I have. It has been a horrible, horrible thing that they have done. So again, just look it up on your Google for Dr. William Li and Dr. Barbara O'Neill. Actually, I don't know, she has her PhDs and stuff, and she is a nurse, and actually in psychiatry as well. She will talk to you about all the goodies from the Bible, and what she just helps you through it. And again, there's just guidance there, okay, from our ages and how our body is, and little natural ways that we can take care of ourselves, and that we have in our house already. So again, what I think again would be really helpful to have castor oil. It's a nice thick oil, and it's not greasy. And when you put it on, I put it on and I've climbed in bed. I didn't get it all over, so it's like it absorbs really quick. I use it on because of my foot, and mostly my other foot. It's causing more pains up my legs, and the worst place to have all this is in your legs, which could cause serious heart disease. So because of this, I've had some issues with me having pains in my chest and in my back and down my arms, and that's why I ended up in the hospital. And there was actually one time where I couldn't even walk, I couldn't move, and we had to call the ambulance at Fanshawe College. And it was due to things that happened that the authorities could take care of. But anyways, in this, so again, castor oil is really, really, really helpful and a healer. I hope this helps you. Actually, if you go into the Latin Bible, if you speak Latin, or if you know Latin, I'm just learning some. In this one, it talks about Jacob talking about God's provision in Genesis 1:29. It does not say Jacob gives the provision. He talks about the provision that we are given right now that we can have. So I'm going to just share a few words with you if you don't mind listening. And I will find these little glasses here. I mean, I can read, but I don't want to strain. So we don't want to take advantage of the provisions that are given to us and to help other people. Now, if we reflect on this and we stay still and consider for all the wonderful work that is given to us, that every creeping thing and all foods and whatnot, all things are given from in God to us. So, there's a man, and he... Actually, I love the King James, so he was writing in here, Reverend John Brown, and then there was, let me see, this is at the 41 Castle Street, Holborn in London, England, and back way a long time ago, he had wrote this where he said, let me use all his property for his product, for his glory and honor. So when he was talking about this and he was writing, he says, as a Christian, philosopher, let me as I have access and contemplate on everything that is given. That's right. So celestial luminaries. Everything that we eat, does it not taste good? Or when we go out to our friends, or we're at work, or we're having, oh gosh, some of the stuff they cook is like, oh, yummy. Yeah, avocado, fantastic protein. It is so good for you. So if you can even throw avocado and a tomato and make a sandwich, it is really healthy for you. So here, if we read and we listen, and not to ourselves, in powerful influences, air fixed and unfixed, inflammable and uninflammable in its fluidity. Weight, elasticity, and usefulness for forming of wind, promoting of animal life, transmission of light, and like water in its fluidity and in plentiness, dispersion, saltness or freshness, penetration, and fitness for forming rain, dew, sea productions. Talking about sea productions, why does God have salt in the sea and the oceans? Well, if we look it up, there's a few reasons, but one of the main reasons is it stops the water from freezing. And it's really good for us. So you get Celtic salt. Yeah. So here, vegetables and their structure, growth, duality, forms, colors, and so we got curious parts of our vegetables. Almost infinitely diversified forms and uses in animals and their curious parts, connective structures, mysterious life dependence on food, because that's who we are, and it makes our mouth water. And the motions, in the limits and fitness for procreation, self-preservation, and beautiful forms, and melodious, awful, or plaintive sounds, exquisite, diversified smell and taste, along with the unlimited visibility of matter and the laws of air. Yeah, get that, right? So its attractiveness, its gravitation, its electricity, so that's where we get our magnesium, our magnetism, of muscular motion, and of the nervous system. So even our neurotransmitters, every organ, every part in our body has been created for a reason and a purpose. So to be rational spirits in the powers of thinking, in their powers of thinking, willing recollection of sociability, and union with bodies as proofs of the existence and manifestations of the mysterious nature and manifold perfections of God, my God in Christ, of whom, through whom, to whom are all in things. So everything, when you wake up in the morning and you have that, thank you, God, for all this. Here we look at, we do, honestly, after you start having a lot of it, when we have a lot of money or we have a lot of food, let's take into mind who doesn't. Even if you could help one person, that's a huge step, because that's one more person that can have. If we rejoice in viewing all this, the creatures that are given, how many of you go hunting or go fishing, right? Instead of hunting on media and go catfishing, why don't you go catch catfish in the water? And it means of exciting and leading habitually to think on, to be always mild and humble, as brothers and sisters too, depend on the meanest animal, insect, or atom in it. So something about that was created for us. And all the vegetables at first to perfection without seed and with concurrence of the soil, sun, rain, or any other natural cause. So he must be a very exquisite God to give us all this. So again, I will share 2 videos from them. And once you start going through them, they have a lot more to share. I'm doing this for my health, and I hope I can help you with this from feeding from his basket and not my own. It has brought my swelling down. And also, if you don't have a lot of money, we can go to the secondhand. I got a beautiful outfit for $15. Yeah, that's right. So I didn't spend $100. I have got a beautiful linen outfit for $15. I'm very grateful. So there's different ways of saving money if we do not have it. So I like rompers. I think they're very nice. Again, just making wise choices and not wasting. Thank you very much for listening to me from Rhonda Fair from Feed from His Basket. And I hope this helps you today on your growth. And God bless you.